Yo, 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 what is up, my dudes? It's your boy, the Bradley. And I found something interesting. I bought probably nobody knows this, but I bought the 20th, I got the 20th anniversary edition of Rise of the Tomb Raider for Christmas. And it came with, like, as you know, if you watch the playthrough, it came with the Baba Yaga DLC thing. And I think some of the costumes were part of the game too, because the 20th anniversary thing edition comes with all the DLC and stuff. And I found this little thing. It's called Blood Ties. It's like DLC. And I started it because I didn't know what it was, but I want to do a walkthrough now, so let's start a new one. So we get to be inside Laura's house? I guess so. We're currently broadcasting, but I have the broadcast interaction off. Where's it applied for your game? Sure.
Final notice.
Hi, viewer.
To Lara Croft, a current tenant of premises. This is to serve as your final notice for the purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor. You are required to immediately vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay, executor of estates.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. As you know, your parents appointed me executor of the estate in the event of their absence. Since your mother disappeared, her death was never technically declared. And given the circumstances surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted a formal last will and testament to account for this circumstance. Unfortunately, you have no legal claims to the estate. I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but only if you leave the manor by week's end. Don't fight me on this, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want me. Sincerely, Atlas.
There has to be a will or some kind of evidence of what happened to Mum in the manor somewhere.
Okay, now I get to
Dad's safe.
be Laura's lawyer. Trying to clean up those cobwebs?
Dad's map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria. He was closer than he knew to finding the Prophet's tomb.
By the way, viewer, I don't know if you read whatever, but it said you like vote on cards or something? I don't even know. What is this?
My birthday crown.
Aw.
I was so proud of that thing.
Hidden information.
That's my handwriting. My penmanship was pretty good.
Oh, that's cute.
Well, this is a hell of a thing. I met someone tonight quite unexpectedly. But it shouldn't have been, it seems. I've been so buried in my work, so distracted by my latest revelations, I never bothered to notice my surroundings. But there she was, sitting at my table in the library.
Okay,
My parents
that's cool.
made a good team, challenging each other from the start. Dad would have liked me to go to Oxford, but I insisted on UCL. Yep, looks real. Roth once offered to forge me a fake diploma to show Dad.
Huh. So, UCL. Where's UCL? Can I zoom in? I can't really read it. I see Doctor of Archaeology. University of... I don't know, universities in England?
A picture with Dad and Anna. Never liked wearing dresses, but the color was nice.
That's cool. Does he really have a bust?
This is probably my grandfather, Benjamin.
Oh, it's her granddad. I thought it was her dad's bust. I was like, that's a little weird.
One of Dad's Yoruba masks. A gift from a friend he met on an expedition in Nigeria.
That's kind of scary. So what am I supposed to be doing?
I finally introduced Richard to the family. It went precisely how I imagined. Icy but polite grace from Mother.
Interesting but boring.
Mum to go against her
Oh, those
family's
are
wishes. I'm glad she did.
those are contradictory. So I'll just say boring.
Needs a combination. It's got to be in Dad's papers somewhere. Maybe in the library.
I feel like in every Tomb Raider I've
Artifacts from the
seen.
Nile Valley. I always love looking at these.
Never mind. I'll
Dad
shut up.
became interested in immortality myths after his expeditions to Egypt.
In like every Tomb Raider game, Laura's manor is always like there's always like furniture and boxes everywhere. Like, where's Laura live? Doesn't she live here? Oh no, she lives in some apartment, huh?
The Grand Hall. I always loved playing in here as a kid. This will be one of the first things to fix.
What are you doing sitting there on the floor, Mistress Lara?
Looking at the compass, thinking.
What about, if I may inquire?
Just thinking about discovering faraway places, about finding adventure.
I'm sure you will, my lady. You've the soul of an explorer. But don't grow up too fast.
Yeah, well, you
The
grew
offer
up to
came
it.
in the post last week, and I still haven't told Richard. He flew ahead to Tibet, where I will meet him shortly. I never told him I was submitting my work. Never thought there was a chance of being accepted. Oh, but a gallery tour is not something I can pass up. The show will take me away from England for over a year. I'll begin in New York and travel across the United States and... oh, God! I'm giddy even writing these words. When Richard and I were married, I was prepared to relegate my...
Boring. What's this?
Hey Jonah, sorry for not getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the manor. A lot has happened and I need some time to think about what I want to do next. This old place is filled with memories and secrets.
Okay. Are they dating now or something?
Another one of Dad's immortality artifacts. I think Roth bought this for him from a trader in Greece.
Looks like the Skyrim symbol. Why is it always raining? It was raining in the Tomb Raider Underworld too when I was at this house. Like, why can't it just be a nice sunny day? Oh, that's cool.
Lara, you know
Whoa.
the West Wing is off limits.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to see.
We've been through this.
Was Mum's room in here?
Just stay out of there, darling.
That really scared me.
Dad was always so protective of the West Wing.
There you go, Laura again. Goes and gets cold. Missing gear. Well, I guess key counts as gear now.
This belongs to Anna. Most of her belongings are in the guest house. What was she doing in here?
Yeah, what a weirdo. What was...
Someone has a sense of humor.
Why? I don't get it. Stop smoking, love... Oh, that's funny. Love Richard. Alright.
Lara, I've reviewed the report from your therapist. I have to say I was surprised to see a clean bill of health. I somehow doubt you've so easily abandoned your irrational claims. Indeed, where have you been the past few weeks? My secretary discovered that you booked a flight to Turkey on the 20th. You can't have been simply sightseeing, as your customs claims suggest. I know you're up to something, and I'll be damned if I let you use the Croft assets to indulge the same obsession that led to my sister's death. It's not too late to relinquish your claims on the manor voluntarily. If you refuse, I will find a way to cut you off. Sincerely, Atlas.
That's interesting. Okay. Now to... Wait a minute. Let me just process what just happened. Laura had a therapist? Why is she seeing... You know what? I don't care. What's in here? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is where we came from. Oh, look. Crusader.
Well, hello there, Sir Lancelot. Don't worry, you won't be boring your sword this time.
Okay. And Lara's so funny. She's so cute. Ooh.
A phoenix figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality, of rising from the ashes and being born.
Okay. Oh. Master key, master. Oh, it can jump. Can we jump? Okay, that works.
Got to remember to pack this for my next trip.
A flashlight that you kept alone in a box on the front hall.
Should be able to explore the dark now.
Oh, another bust.
Not sure. I really need to brush up on my ancestors one of these days.
Okay. Well, I don't know where we're going, Laura. Please tell me where we're going. Where are we going? Where? Well, what's over here? Oh. Oh.
Locked. Need a key to open this.
Well, that's dumb. Any more doors? No, I don't think there is.
This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
Oh, we could use this. Right?
Wait, I can get to the library through the old servants' corridor.
Oh. Well, that's not sketchy at all.
Amelia, the news has reached Mother. She knows that you broke off your engagement with the Earl of Farringdon. She is beside herself with worry. but for the moment she's controlling the narrative. As far as anyone knows, you'll just have...
Boring. Whoa,
Falling
easy.
apart. Maybe I should just let my uncle have this place.
Yeah, maybe you should.
They say a good test of a relationship is how well you travel together. Well, I'd say Amelia and I have passed that test with flying colors. Indeed, these last few months...
That's
I'm not
boring.
surprised he asked her to marry him as soon as he got the idea.
That looks real sketchy. But I guess that's all right. Okay, I know, I get it. Oops.
Amelia, I know we have had our differences in recent years. I've tried my best to keep an open mind about your relationship with Richard, but I just can't let you go on this ill-conceived expedition without saying my piece. You say Richard's thing...
Boring.
Still just as creepy as I remember.
Oh no, lightning. What's this?
My lord, I hope this missive finds you on a successful expedition and in good health. Before I bore you with estate affairs, I wanted to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief. As always, I indulged her in our usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother. She's having trouble remembering her now, and wanted to enter her ladyship's atelier, which you sealed off, to play on her mother's piano. It enraged her when she wasn't allowed to go in, of course. For someone so young, she has such strong emotions. Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the walk-in freezer, of all places. And before I knew what was happening, I found myself locked inside. Mrs. Sheffield discovered me an hour later, shivering and somewhat peeved. It took us an additional hour to find Lara in the grounds. I know all her hiding places, of course, but this time she really did not want to be found. Call it years of observation, but I can tell...
Poor Winston. I remember being so angry. He was always so patient with me.
That's good. Whoa, what's this? Oh, we can push. Let's push. Beep, 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 beep. Okay.
King to Queen 1. I'm going to win this time, Winston.
Clever girl. But you should know by now, winning...
I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat him. I always chose white. Maybe if I let him go first once in a while, I might have won.
Maybe.
Isn't everything. Queen to King's Bishop 6.
Boring with boring.
I'm at a crossroads now. Good Lord, that's such a cliche. But there's truth in it. 2 roads before me. Both present joy and compromise. A life with...
Lame.
Everything is almost ready for Mistress Lara's birthday expedition surprise. It's been a bit of an all-hands-on-deck effort organizing the affair and keeping it secret. She's obsessed with Egypt, memorizing hieroglyphs and ancient Egyptian districts, so she'll be delighted with what Lord Croft has...
Okay. Well, that went... Oh. Okay. Well, let's, pull that back. And just, put that right there. And let's, move, this way. Ah, genius. Oh, wait a minute.
Dad loved a good bottle of wine. I can still smell his favorite Bordeaux.
Cool. Well, this looks sketchy.
Dad, this is it! The basement of despair!
Indeed, Lara. Muster your courage, for this is the only path to the
basement
Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there!
despair?
See the string?
An ancient Egyptian tripwire. The Keepers of Knowledge want none to disturb their treasures. We must tread carefully.
Let me lead. I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on.
Basement of despair? That just sounds depressing.
One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition.
That's cool.
Winston used my hair ribbons to make this. He and Dad put a lot of work into this birthday surprise.
That's nice.
Water damage from the main hall above.
Talk about water damage, dang. I think almost the whole place has collapsed. Use the servant's passage to reach the library. Oh, nice view.
Okay, Dad's ledger has to be in here somewhere. Hopefully it has the combination to the safe.
Search for the
For
combination.
God's sake, memorize the
comment.
combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
Oh, great.
Okay, got to find those objects to figure out the combination to the safe. There's something else here.
Well, let me check the comment real quick. A smiley face? A smiley face. Okay.
I've reached the monastery. As Roth predicted, it was hidden deep in the Himalayas. And now that I'm standing on these high stone walls, I am overwhelmed by the sheer...
I
Boring.
was looking for an elixir. Was it the elixir of life?
The elixir of life.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Oh, another comment.
Now, let me see. These two myths are
I'm sorry, I need to check the comment. Okay.
the same source material. But where did I see this image?
Dad, I think it's this one, in the chapter on Egyptian districts.
Why, yes, I think you're right, Lara.
I remember the page with the illustration of Ra.
I
One
don't
of
care.
Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find.
Laura. Something cakes next to William Blake.
My goodness, you've
What?
been paying attention, haven't you? This could be an important breakthrough.
Does this mean I'm your research assistant?
Mm-hmm. What was this new?
Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it, though.
Oh, well, we should use it then. I'm trying to examine it. Oh, it's got an
The
etching.
Croft family crest and initials BC. I wonder if this belonged to my grandfather.
Ooh, a lighter. We can light our house on fire.
Okay, should be able to light the fireplace now.
Well, that lit pretty quickly. Always takes me like 10 years to light those logs.
I've created a clever little map for Lara's birthday expedition. I used the invisible ink Amelia picked up for me in Morocco so many years ago. At the time...
That's cool. Okay. Master key. What's this?
This music is familiar. It's beautiful.
Familiarly lame. Nah, it's better than nothing.
I always accepted that Richard's rather unorthodox research was just something I had to live with. But...
Okay. Oh, a ladder.
My darling.
Takes me back. Those were good times. The best times. This picture was taken in the library. 1820 additions to the main hall in progress.
Dang. How long has this place been around? Oh. Oh, another ladder.
Took quite a tumble off of this old thing when I was a girl. Still feel it in the shoulder from time to time.
Ah, yes. Ooh.
Blank, except for the image of a key.
Well, that's strange.
I remember this map now. It leads to the master key, but we made it with a special kind of invisible ink. It could only be seen with the heat of a fire.
Oh, well, then we'll just bring it to the
I
fireplace.
think I stashed one of Winston's master keys in here when I was a kid.
And where? There we go.
I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase.
Under trunk.
X
Near the
marks
bookcase.
the spot, as they say.
As I say. Oh. That is genius.
The master key. This should get me into the West Wing. Alright.
Square.
I should open most rooms in the manor, including the Forbidden West Wing.
Forbidden.
I think there might be more clues to find in the library.
I think we should just focus on getting... You know what? We'll just let Laura do her own thing. Oh, here we are. Well, you didn't even go in here?
This is strangely beautiful.
Not really. More like just kind of creepy. And makes me think that you should do some repairs, I mean.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to realize...
Lame.
My mother's perfume. The smell. So familiar. I can almost...
After everything Atlas has
I
done...
think this was Dad's pocket watch.
Okay.
Looks like it stopped precisely at midnight.
That's creepy.
How could you tell him about the expedition?
It's just all been too much. I needed to talk to someone. He's still my brother.
I don't trust him.
You don't have to, Richard, but please, trust me.
I'm sorry, my dear, but I know him. He'll take it to the papers. The investors will pull out.
Then go. Without me. Tonight. I will take care of Atlas. And then meet you in Tibet next week.
I was so young, but I still remember that terrible argument. It wasn't always an easy road for my parents.
Okay.
I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday. October 13th, Mum's birthday.
Oh, we got it.
Pretty sure my parents were married in October. I think it was close to her birthday. Mum, on her wedding day, she looks so beautiful.
Hey. October.
Date, October something. Damn, the number is faded. Their anniversary was in October. Which day? I can't believe I don't know this. There's got to be another clue somewhere. Mum's wedding ring. I always wondered what happened to it.
Examine to find hidden information. Now what? Oh, there's something there.
The inscription is faded.
Well, that's pretty lame hidden information.
Amelia would not have approved. That alone should have been the end of it. But I am, as God made me, a stubborn fool. I locked all the West Wing's doors, and I shall not open them again until either my life or my obstinacy comes to an end. The night before, Roth told me I would someday change my mind. Like a broken arm cast in plaster, he said. The wound would heal, and we would someday shed the bandages to be whole again. The metaphor.
Someone tell me what happened to Laura's
That
mom?
thing still works.
Search for the remaining combination. An atelier.
With Amelia gone, the manor is a different place. A dimness pervades, a quiet I can't stand. Even though Lara is too young to understand what has happened, she also senses the change. She's asked after her mother only once, and I'm afraid my reaction must have terrified her. I will need Winston more than ever these next few months to help look after her. I never quite realized...
Well, I guess she died. Okay, that's not okay.
Okay, Lara, keep it together. You're starting to see things.
My lord, we all hope your work was well received at the conference and look forward to your return. As is so often the case with these missives, I wanted to call your attention to an incident involving our little angel. It seems that Lara has been the subject of some ridicule amongst the other girls at school. From what I can gather, some of the other young ladies were teasing her for being too much of a tomboy.
Mum's atelier. Dad sealed it soon after she died. He probably couldn't bear the idea of removing any of her belongings.
Atelier.
Untouched for years, exactly as she left it.
Wow.
I don't have any memory of this. I wish I could remember doing this. Mum died too young.
Ripperoni.
Mum's paintings. Which one was Dad's favorite?
They're all equally terrible.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods, and even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh. To think that I once listened to my bitter brother in matters of my own happiness. My dismissal only served to infuriate him more.
Boring.
Blocks of red. Dad's favorite painting. Maybe something about that painting will help me figure out the combination.
That's gotta be it.
You've almost got it, darling. Here, let me show you. Like this, see? Well done, Lara. Well done.
I wonder how my life would have been different had she lived.
Well, that sucks.
I stood up to my family's criticism, stood in defense of Richard and our love. But as my new life began in Croft Manor, doubt set in. How could love flourish in these cavernous halls and endless passageways? Had I made a terrible mistake? I have never been more delighted to be wrong.
Boring.
Mum with me as a baby. I've never seen this. Hard to believe I was ever that small.
Small. What am I supposed to be doing?
This was for a show in London of Mum's work. What I wouldn't give to see this today. It says here, Amelia Croft plans to show her work in New York. I wonder what happened with that.
They aren't that good.
Lara arrived tonight, though not without a bit of drama, but all is well. She's a healthy, beautiful baby. I've never seen Richard so happy. I'm sure he'll be celebrating with his favorite whiskey tonight. It's calm and peaceful now. Just the gentle sound of the rain and the small...
Okay.
I'm glad I still have so much of Mum's work.
Remaining combination relics in the library. So we have to go back to the library. When did the power come on? There is a box over here. And a door.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8? I think this hieroglyph corresponds to a number. But which one? Okay,
I don't know.
back to the study to open that safe.
Dad, what do you keep in there?
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important, then why bother putting it in a safe?
I should know better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Well, let's hope you came through for me, Dad.
Oh, you want me to remember this?
No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues.
Oh, great. Documents and relics. Okay.
I returned home this afternoon.
For God's sake,
Lara's expedition treasure.
For God's
My favorite
sake, memorize the
paintings.
combination, you fool. Lara's expedition.
They are winning. Alright. Let's think of the day of our...
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to realize I want his passion in my life every day. So it's done. Richard wanted to wait another 4 days until my birthday, but I wouldn't have it. Once I make a decision, I prefer to get on with it.
4 days before her birthday. Crap, when was her birthday? I don't remember this. I don't remember this. Excuse me.
I believe it took this trip.
All I remember is that it was October.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's...
Which one was Dad's favorite?
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods, and even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barb...
Locks of red.
I returned home this afternoon...
Okay.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday.
Ah.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
The symbol was a snake, right?
I remember
No, not. Oh, that's her birthday. Okay.
the Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt.
Oh no, it's the birds. I just thought like the red with the red. It looked like a snake's
I remember
head.
this now. Each district in
5. Okay, I
I
got
remember
5.
this. Dad,
October 13th, 4 days before her birthday, October 9th. And the third one was Dad's favorite.
okay, found all the clues. Let's see if I can figure this out. No, that didn't work.
Well, I forgot the order.
For God's sake, memorize the combination.
5-3.
Lara's
539, right?
The answer has to be in the clues. No, that's not it.
Well,
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his...
9. Yeah, it should be 9. And I know the...
I remember this. The
13.
Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How...
I know that corresponds to 5. I know her birthday was on the 13th, and he said they got married. She said they got married 4 days before her birthday, so that's got to be the 9th, right?
Didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues. No, that...
5, 9. The only thing that confused me is the painting. I know the third one's his favorite, the one with the red blocks, but it doesn't have anything to do with the number.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there.
For God's sake, memorize the combination. You've... For God...
5.
didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues.
Alright, let's go back to where the painting is. But before that, let's look around. Oh, now we're in the library. Let's go look at some paintings. This is the master bedroom. Now I know they said the one with blocks. And I know the third one is the one with blocks. Maybe it's the first one. Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, I did not think about that. Go back over here. Go back over here. That's got to be it.
No, that's not it. No.
Help me out. Help me out, Laura. I don't want to just look it up.
I returned home this afternoon.
For...
I believe it took this
The one with blocks, and it's the first
I believe
one.
it took this trip to push me over the edge. I
remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
And her birthday was October 13th. And 4 days before her birthday,
The answer has to be in the clues.
maybe it's 538.
No, that's not it.
518?
No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues. No, that...
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods, and even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure, my favorite painting by Amelia, the day of our wedding anniversary.
Okay, let's think about this. Lara's expedition treasure. And the hieroglyph on her
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday
Crown.
treasure hunt. How old was I again?
and the two
6?
birds. And the two birds
I remember this now.
correspond
Each
to the number
district
5.
in
So the first one's got to be 5. I know that. And then the second one,
For God.
is a favorite painting by Amelia. That's what I'm confused about. I know it's the one with the red blocks. I don't know if he means the first one, the third one, the second one. And then the third one is the date of our wedding anniversary. And I know that's October. I know her birthday is October 13th. October 13th minus 4 is 9.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to realize I want his passion in my life every day. So it's done. Richard wanted to wait another 4 days until my birthday, but I wouldn't have it. Once I make it...
Another 4 days? It's gotta be... Yeah, it's gotta be October 9th. That's gotta be it. And then I know his favorite is the third one.
work. The answer has to be in the clues.
Oh well, let's just keep looking around and wasting time. Ooh.
It appears Sir Reginald's helmet fell off. Or didn't I put it back properly?
Mistress Lara, I took the liberty of preparing a tray, as dinner did not go according to plans. I've included, in addition to your meal, a few treats. I would appreciate it if you kept this between us, but I felt tonight called for something special. If you will forgive me the indulgence, your...
Okay. 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 Viewers, can you help me out? Okay, nothing over here. Okay. Okay. Ah.
The Croft family crest.
Well, that's just lame. Let's go back into the servants' quarters. Oh, it's over here. Huh. Well.
Easy for you to say. You always win. Knight takes queen.
Am I gonna get a crowbar? Goodness me.
What I mean to say is try to enjoy the journey, Lara. Don't rush to victory. Bishop to King 7.
Where am I supposed to get a crowbar in this frickin' place? That looks like a gas leak to me. Oh, what's this?
My stuffed bear. I couldn't have a tomb without a mummy.
Dang, son.
Amelia left tonight. She packed her suitcase and walked right out of here, and I didn't even notice. Like those days in the Oxford Library before we even met. I just had my nose in a book, lost in my own world. I am such a fool.
Okay. What was this?
Plans for adding electricity to the manor. Dad used to say his granny hated all the bright lights. There's a missing page.
Missing page? Well, let's go find that missing page. Is this not the way we went out? Or does it just close back up? Huh.
This was always one of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs.
That's cool. Good for you.
This is my handiwork. I used to love drawing pictures of tigers.
That's good.
So many hours in here, reading, dreaming of my own adventures.
So there's got to be a crowbar somewhere around here.
Lara, since your return from your expedition to Yamato,
Get off
I've grown
the man
increasingly
back.
alarmed at your erratic behavior. I can only assume you suffered some kind of psychological trauma and are only acting out as a call for help. I want you to know that I hear you, loud and clear. Anna and I agree that it's time for you to be evaluated by a professional. I took the liberty of arranging an introduction to a highly qualified colleague of mine. You should be receiving the details in the post soon. I want to impress upon you the importance of this, Lara. As executor of the estate, it is my duty to see that it is left in capable hands. And if I may be blunt, you're acting like your father when he was at his worst. He nearly lost the manor himself in those days. I'd hate for you to repeat his...
That guy's kind of annoying. Oh, let's light this fireplace. Well, it's been an hour. I will end this here. So, thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. Oh, excuse me, if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next episode of whatever I do. Okay.